Isn't it beautiful? This is a jaguar cub. The mother and her cub are still together, but in a few months they will separate.
Almost 12% of all the fresh water on the surface of the Earth flows here in Brazil. But this abundance is spread unevenly across this oversized country, which is nearly 16 times the size of France. Where it exists in abundance, the water supports the most extraordinary biodiversity reserve on the planet in an astonishing variety of ecosystems. Two places are symbolic of the living waters of Brazil. The Pantanal region, the largest wetland area in the world, and the Iguaçu Falls. Designated a World Heritage Site, the waterfalls brutally interrupt the course of the peaceful Iguaçu River, literally the Big Water, in the language of the Guarani Indians. They are the most extensive in the world.
I was lucky enough to be born here. For me, it's like a temple. A natural temple, a temple of water. This was a sacred place to the Guarani Indians, and for me it still is.
Andro Monteiro is a guide. He has worked on ecotourism in the Iguaçu National Park.
We're trying to develop a new way to visit the area, which has no impact on the environment. We would like more people to come, but it's important that their visit has no impact on the national park or on the community.
Apolonio Rodriguez is one of the managers of the Iguaçu National Park.
Iguaçu is the most visited park in Brazil, and the visits are concentrated around the waterfalls. So less than 3% of the total area of the park is affected. All the rest is intended to be protected. We have established a system of environmental management. All waste is sorted very carefully, and we constantly monitor water quality. We have electric cars, boats with 4-stroke engines which are less polluting, and we're working to establish structures that are less aggressive and more in harmony with the environment. Today, the park has succeeded in protecting some typical species of flora and fauna, including some at risk from extinction.
Marina da Silva coordinates the National Park's Carnivores project. Its emblem is the jaguar, a species which is under threat and difficult to observe.
We use this equipment to photograph the animals in the wild. They contain movement and temperature sensors, and they record which animal passed by and at what time. That's very important for the work we do with the jaguars and other carnivores in the park. With jaguars, for example, we identify each individual by its markings. So, by putting two cameras facing each other, we get both sides of the animal, and we can tell exactly which individual we're looking at. We have 72 identical units spread through the park, which remain in place for 3 months, taking photos 24 hours a day. But we've only managed to get 8 pictures of jaguars. Isn't it beautiful? This is a jaguar cub. The mother and her cub are still together, but in a few months they will separate. Most of these animals are nocturnal, which makes it even more difficult for researchers to find out how they live. The information this equipment enables us to gather is fantastic, and we're starting to learn about the universe of the animal, which would otherwise have been impossible.